The good old student diet. We are all familiar with it. Does ramen noodles sound familiar to anyone?
Yes.
Well, we all know that there isn't much nutrition in a pack of ramen noodles, but we reach out for it quite often. With our busy schedules, it is hard to find the time to prepare a nutritious meal. And let's be honest, most of us don't even know how to cook one, even if we wanted to. Today, I will show you how to make a simple and convenient meal that will be easy to prepare and you can enjoy it more than once. For example, you can pack it for lunch the next day. Great for our on-the-run lives, the name of this recipe is chicken and broccoli braid. Yes, I did say the B word, broccoli, but don't be dismayed. You will barely taste it, yet you will reap the nutritious benefits it brings to the table. My presentation will include all the instructions you will need to complete the recipe. By gathering, preparing, and adding the finishing touches, you can make a simple and nutritious meal. So let's get started. The first step is gathering the ingredients and the kitchen utensils needed to prepare the recipe. You will need the following ingredients: 2 cups of cooked chicken breast, 1 cup of chopped broccoli, 1/2 cup of red bell pepper, and that needs to be diced, 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, 2 cans of crescent dough, and those you will need to have, but they need to stay in the fridge until we are ready to prepare the dough. You will need 2 tablespoons of dill mix, 1/2 cup of sharp cheddar cheese, and 1 garlic clove that you will need to press. And then you will need 1/4 tablespoon of salt. Next, you will need to gather the kitchen utensils. You're going to need 1 large mixing bowl, 1 spoon, 1 garlic press. Also, you'll need a measuring cup, a cutting board, and a sharp knife. And then you're going to need either a baking stone or a cooking pan. If you use a baking stone, you don't have to use cooking spray. You can just put the chicken broccoli braid right on your stone. But if you use a cooking pan, you will need to spray it with cooking spray. Next, we need to preheat our oven to 375, and the recipe has 2 main components, the dough and the filling. The second step is preparing the filling and the dough that will form the braid. Preparing the filling requires the following steps: finely chopping the broccoli, finely chopping the cooked chicken, and dicing the red peppers. Also, the garlic press, you will need to press that 1 clove of garlic. Next, we need to combine all the ingredients, and here you can see that I put everything in, and then you need to mix it very well. The next step will be preparing the dough, and it involves the following steps. Unroll. You need to unroll your package of dough and arrange along the sides of the dough areas and width of the pan. So you need to roll it out. And when you're rolling it out, you have to make sure that the preparations are together. Like when you're rolling it, it kind of comes apart, and you have to make sure that you keep it together because you want to make it all be like a flat sheet of dough. Then you seal the preparations by pinching it, and then also you can use a roller. I prefer to pinch it because then I'm not like rolling it all down on my pan. So if you pinch it, then it'll still be nice and fluffy, your dough. Then once all your preparations are sealed, you will need to add the finishing touches. And the finishing touches includes the assembly of the chicken broccoli braid and baking it. The assembly of the chicken broccoli braid is simple. All you need to do is spread the filling evenly across the center of the dough and press it down into the shape of a log. You can use your spoon to do that and it's easy, but you need to keep it in the middle because you're going to braid it and you want to have it all in the center. Next, you want to cut the sides of the dough an even amount of strips on both sides. When you're cutting it, you would start by cutting it here and then go over to the other side and cut it in a straight line, but you just have to jump over the filling and cut it, and then go to the other side, jump over the filling and cut it over there, jump over and cut it again. And that, you would do that all the way to the end. And then next we are going to braid it. And braiding, it looks complicated, but it's pretty simple. All you have to do is take it and turn it over. Just twist each strip once and bring it to the middle. And then do the same with the other side, twist it and bring it to the middle. And you want to be twisting them the same way, but it's just like one little twist. And then you want to tuck the ends of the braid in. And when you're making it, you want to make sure that you keep it aligned. So like sometimes like you will have like a space in between here, just shove it together and keep it in a line. And then tuck the end over so your filling doesn't come out. Next, you're going to bake it for 20 to 28 minutes. And this is how it should look when it's done, when you're done twisting it. And then it should be golden brown after it's done in the oven. And this is how the finished product looks. In conclusion, by following the simple instructions on how to gather, prepare, and add the finishing touches, you can prepare a healthy and nutritious meal for yourself. Next time you go to reach for something like this, reach for something like this instead. Thank you.